live. I'm just playing around with some little buttons on here while I'm waiting for uh, people to come in. Usually people come in. Let's see, we've got, yeah, we don't need a Q&A or anything like that, but yeah, we got retouch on. It's making me look a little better. So that's good. All right, friends. Well, we are live once again here in Digital Dad World. Usually, like I say every time, we have about a 2 minute, 2.5 minute lag where people start to come in, and it takes a little bit of time for YouTube to find the audience, and push this live out. And I think it's just making sure that I'm actually going to go live and go through with this. So I definitely am. But let me just take a minute to introduce myself and tell you a little bit of my backstory. So my name is Eric Nordoff. I'm in Middle Tennessee, in the Nashville, Tennessee area. I have been married for almost 28 years. I have 3 kids. Two of them are out of the house. My boys are out of the house on their own. I can't believe it, actually, sometimes. I'm 54 years old. My daughter is still here in the home, so we're grateful. She's got one more year left. She'll be a senior next year in high school. And my wife and I have worked together a lot. Some people know her. She's a songwriter in the Christian music world. I got my start in the Christian music world. I always joke that uh, the cool people are friends with her. The old people are friends with me because I'm one of the old OGs that started working in Christian music a long time ago. But I've had quite a journey over the last 15, 20 years. I've built a few businesses online from podcasting. So I started 2 podcasts at the same time. One was for a network marketing business that my wife and I built pretty successfully. And then the other was for a fan convention called the Walker Stalkers. And it was a Walking Dead podcast, which then turned into a convention. And I even got to play a zombie when I was doing all of that on the show. So, what is this channel about? Thank you, Alora. My name is Eric Nordoff. I call myself the Digital Dad, but I talk about selling digital products, and I kind of share about my experience with making money online, starting your own online business, and I talk about really the easiest way to get started with digital income. I call myself the Digital Dad because I'm a dad, and I talk about digital products and making money online. So that's what this channel's about, Alora. Thanks for asking me so much. I'm from Tennessee. I would love to know where you are from, where you guys are watching from. I'm streaming from Nashville, Tennessee. And if you want to, let me know where you're coming from and what your questions are. Thank you, Rishu. God bless you too. I'd love to get your questions as I share. So, what I'm going to talk about today is I'm going to talk about the system that I think is the best system right now to build a business with online. And if you're wanting to get even a slice of the online income space, because there's about $5 billion made online annually. If you just want to get a small slice of that, that's what I'm teaching on these lives. And I call it the Freedom Formula Blueprint. And I'm going to teach you step by step what I do to earn an income online and how you can do it as well. And I talk about, by the way, I see people here from Australia, in England. That looks like Korea, I think. So that is amazing. We got folks from all around the globe, and that's the fun part. I go live every day, usually anywhere between noon my time or in the evening, 6 p.m. my time. But it's interesting the people that join on when I have the noon, because usually I get the Australia and the England and the people from Australia are at the end of the day. People from England kind of are at the tail end of their day. But Australia, it's nighttime, or it's probably middle of the night right now. Anyway, Korea is also pretty late or pretty early. So it's really fun. But let me get right to the point, okay, friends, because I want to make this as valuable as possible. So that's a little bit about me. In November of 2025, last year, my wife and I had kind of a weird experience. I get commissions a lot of times from clients, and one client did not pay me at all, and I was expecting them to, and it was a significant amount. And it really put us in a place of saying, wait a minute, we need to have another income stream. I already have several, but we need to have another one. And this time I want it to be something in the online digital marketing space. So I started looking around, and that's when I found the Freedom Formula Blueprint. And I realized that there's some great ways to earn an income online. And I checked a lot of them out. This one made the most sense to me. And so in December, January, I bit the bullet and I bought the course and I learned how to set up my own business. And not only did I buy the course, but I'm also able to sell the course at 5 different price points. So anywhere from $100 to $1,400, $100, $300, $600, $900, $1,400. I sell 5 different products, 5 different courses, all at different levels, but they all teach these foundational principles so that you can start for as little as $100, or you can do payment plans to get started. And basically, here's how it works. These are the 3 elements of online marketing that have to be in place in order for them to work. So let me tell you the first one. The first one is to have an offer that makes you 100% profit. So you have to have a digital product, some kind of product, an offer to sell someone, right? So the wonderful thing is that I have a product that I didn't have to create. I have an offer that I did not have to start from scratch. So anyone can start this. This is for beginners. You don't have to have any tech experience. I didn't need to spend hours and hours and days to set this up. I didn't have to do it on my own. I just had to follow instructions. And if you know, men aren't always great at following instructions, but I was, and I set it up in a couple of hours on a weekend. I remember I was watching football while I was setting up my online business, builtformorelife.com. That's where I encourage you to go. Go to the link in my bio or go to builtformorelife.com to learn how the Freedom Formula Blueprint works. And you'll watch a video from my mentor, Michelle O'Neill, who, so this is what the video will look like. I know it's backwards, so you can't read it, but that's what the video looks like. And then you're going to get a sense of what the product looks like. And I just want to show you how legitimate this is. A lot of things online are not. They're scammy. But we have 59,000 member community that has earned over $29 million. And we teach you how to make money in the first 7 days. And like I said, we have 5 different digital products that you can choose from. And they are first class, 100%. The best thing I've seen in all my experience in online marketing, some of the best, highest quality products that you can offer. You can be very proud to represent these products when I teach you the 3 steps. So the first step is to have an offer that makes you 100% profit. And then you wonder, well, this sounds too good to be true. How could I make 100% profit off of a digital product that I didn't even create? Well, that's the beautiful thing. The way Michelle O'Neill has set this up is she set it up so that busy moms and dads and people around the world who want to build an online business, this is the best system. And how generous. This is not an affiliate marketing program. This is as if I own the product. And you would too. You would make 100% profit because you have master resale rights. When you acquire these products, you get master resale, and you go through the course and you learn how to sell. The courses teach you how to market yourself, how to build your brand. They teach you attraction marketing. They teach you automations, email automations, and then how the digital economy works, how to talk on social media, what platforms to choose, etc. There's a ton of valuable education, not only in the product, but I didn't even realize I was getting a community that is very, very active. And so there's lots of opportunities with this. So just in step one, you have an offer, a digital product, high quality digital product that has a lot of value that, oh, you're from Germany. Awesome. That pays you 100% profit. On Sunday night, I was sitting with my daughter. We just watched a movie together, and I checked my phone after the movie was done, and I got a notification. $1,400 came into my bank account. I made a $1,400 sale, 100% profit. Just from sitting there. I've done the work, and I'll show you what steps I took today. But it was amazing. I never get tired of seeing a $1,400 payment coming in my bank account. But there are people every day making $300, $600, $900, $1,400 a day in this business. We have people in our community who've made $700,000, $800,000 a year from this business. We have, of course, our founder has made $10 million. And we have people, over 130 people now have made over $100,000 a year. That's $300 a day. They've made $108,000 a year or more. $300 a day. How would that change your life? If you could start a digital business that could earn you over six figures, over $100,000 a year. That's the kind of thing that happens in the Legacy Builders program and the digital growth community that I'm going to recommend you check out at builtformorelife.com. Check out the website, builtformorelife.com. You'll see my ugly face on there, and then you sign up, and then watch the video from Michelle, and then you'll learn how all this works. So you want to have a solid offer that makes you 100% profit. I think I've talked about that enough. All right, number two. Number two is you want to have a system. You want to have a system that pays you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Because if you don't have a system, then how is the work going to get done? You can't be working 24/7. You've got to sleep, you've got to rest, right? So you need to have something that automatically pays you, that automatically processes your payments, that automatically sends emails out, that is available, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Because as you see, we have people from Australia, England, Germany, all around the United States that are at different times of the day, and they have access to the internet. And if they watch my video on one of these social media channels, if you are watching my live, or you see one of my free ads that I place on high traffic websites, then you will then click on builtformorelife.com, check out my website, and you'll start to explore, because what this guy said sounded interesting and sounded appealing. And that's what I do. I love to do it. I love that person that just bought the $1,400 Legacy Builders program. I heard from him the next day via email, and I'm so excited for him and what is going to happen in his life, because he has the opportunity to build a six-figure income now if he follows through on the program. So I gave him some tips, gave him some advice, and I said, off you go. I'm here for you. and then he's off and running because the course teaches him everything he needs to learn. The community encourages him along the way, and it's really fun to be a part of that. It's really fun to be a part of that. So you need to have a system, though. None of this happens without a system. And so I have 2 websites that lead to an email list that leads to my landing page where I make my sale. And that happens all the time. And it never breaks. It just always works. So whether I'm sleeping or working my other jobs or working my other work, it's always working. So you need to have a system. So first step is, obviously a system needs to have a product. So you need to have an offer, 100%. You need to make 100% profit off of that offer, off that product. You need to have a system that works for you 24/7, that does the selling for you. And then thirdly, you need to have a strategy, a winning marketing strategy. And so the course helps you to understand what your marketing strategy is. They help you understand, get to the point of walking you through the process of picking your target audience. Like, who do you want to talk to? What do you want to talk about? What platform do you want to choose? And then you want to have a strategy to reach that target audience. And the strategies I use are, number one, I make content on TikTok and YouTube. So I have other channels, but primarily I focus on TikTok and YouTube, because with TikTok, I get attention. With YouTube, I get to teach and I get education. And both are really valuable in building a digital marketing business. And so you want to have a strategy. So I create content on those platforms. My content is all about attraction marketing. I'm not doing a lot of selling. I'm actually doing a lot of marketing. I'm doing a lot of relatability. I'm talking about, things that I felt, or pains that I'm experiencing, and how I'm trying to resolve those pains, and how I'm trying to solve those pains. And I solve them all with the Freedom Formula Blueprint. I talk about how it solved my ability to now spend more time with my kids, because I'm a dad and I want to spend more time with my family, my wife and my family. I want to travel more. I want to be flexible. I don't want to be stuck in a 9-to-5 job. I want to experience fullness of this life. I only get one life. We all get one life. So I want to experience fullness. That's why I called my website Built for More Life. I'm actually built for more life than just a 9-to-5 job. And so this business, this online business that I created, this Digital Dad brand, really just helps to support the lifestyle I want to live. And if you can relate, looking at, and you've been curious about, you've been wanting to explore online marketing, or you've been wanting to build something that gives you more time freedom with your family or your friends, or gives you more of an ability to travel. Or maybe you're unhealthy and you want to get healthy, but you don't have the time to do that, or you just don't have the motivation. Well, all of those things will change. You'll have that opportunity once you build a successful online business that has a system that works 24/7 and a product that makes you 100% profit. See, if you were in an affiliate program, you'd make 25% profit off of a product that you sell. So I would much rather make 100% profit off of a $1,400 sale than a 25% product. That would mean I'd have to work a whole lot harder, right? So, so I have the offer in place, I have the systems in place, and the strategy. I go live, so I do content and I go live like I do today. I go live for about 20 to 30 minutes on each channel, and I do some education. I do some talking. I share. And if you could see yourself doing this as well, if you can see yourself making content, if you have 2 hours a day to work on this business, that's all you need. That's all I spend on it. I only spend 2 hours a day on this business. I make content, I go live, and for about 30 minutes, I place ads on high traffic websites. These are free ads leading people to builtformorelife.com, which is my website. Go to the link in my bio. Subscribe to my channel if you've been watching and you find this content valuable. But yeah, that's what I spend my time doing. So, and that's my strategy. So step one, I have an offer that makes me 100% profit. Step two is I have a system that works for me 24/7. And step three is I have a strategy that helps to market and get the attention and drive people to my products. And that's basically how it works, because the system does all the emails for me. And so if this is something that is interesting to you, I'd love to hear any questions that you have. There was someone that asked a question about that they were from India. $500 per year is a pretty significant income. So we see, like I said, we have 130 people that make over six figures. We have several people, a handful of people that are making well over $500,000 a year from this business. It's not guaranteed. If anybody guarantees you anything, it's they're scamming you. Okay, so please make sure that whoever you follow and whatever you get yourself into, that it's a reputable business. And like I said, when you go to builtformorelife.com and you check out these products, this is high quality products that we have available. And so I'm just kind of giving you a little peek inside of the website, the Legacy Builders program, and you can check it out for yourself. Oh, there's me. Hi. You'll see that on my website as well, and you'll see a whole bunch of testimonials. You'll see what people are making. You'll see real life testimonials about the different products that we offer. So, friends, we also, like I said, did I mention that we offer it in Spanish? So if you are a Spanish-speaking person, this product is fully optimized for that. So, I see a question here. Can you give me a brief idea? Sure, I'm available. I'm just going to take your questions and do a little Q&A time because I've done enough talking now. But builtformorelife.com is the website you want to go to. Thanks for your hearts. I appreciate it. Thanks for your follow. If you found this valuable, please follow me. But yeah, do you have any some questions? Can you give me a brief idea? What's your question? What do you mean? Do you want me to give you a brief? Or do you have a quick question? Maybe we're getting lost in translation there, Susara. One of the best parts of the digital growth community is one of the best parts of the Legacy Builders program is the digital growth community. Take a look at this. This is the homepage. I don't know if you can read that, but that's how many people are in it. 59,000. 59.8K are in it. We're about to break 60,000 on there. So that's pretty amazing. It's one of the most encouraging communities that you could ever see. By the way, if you'd like to, let me show you proof. Here are all the wins. I don't know if you can read this, but you can see. Let me see if I can scroll up. There's $100, $1,400, 100, 100. These are all people that have made money and sharing their wins. $900. They're sharing not only the money wins, but also the impact wins. But you can see, I know it's backwards, but I hope you find that valuable just to kind of see that people are real. This is really making an income for people. So yeah, Susara, if you're interested, go to builtformorelife.com. That is the best place for you to go. Go to the link in my bio, builtformorelife.com. You can watch the video from Michelle O'Neill. It'll look like this. Just it's less than 10 minutes. Watch the video. You'll learn how the Freedom Formula Blueprint works. And then I'm available if you have any questions. Eric at builtformorelife.com is my website. So is my email address. So watch that, consider everything, be wise. But this is working globally. We have people in Nigeria, South Africa, uh, people in England. No, you don't have to pay to go to builtformorelife.com. Just check it out. Check out the video. Check out the offer. Now, you can get started for as little as $100. So if you're asking, do I have to pay? Eventually, if you'd like to get the program, the smallest offer is $100. So that would be your starting point. I got started at $1,400. A lot of people get started spending $900 on the Legacy Builders program because I get to sell 5 products. Actually, I get to sell 10 products because 5 of them in English, 5 in Spanish. But just check it out and give yourself an opportunity to consider it because it's been life changing. It's been life changing for hundreds of people. Thousands of people are in our community. And it's one of the most legitimate opportunities I've seen. And I've been in online marketing for about 20 years in various different ways. And I've slugged hard, worked hard to build communities from podcasts and built digital online communities that have been fairly successful. I've built businesses from podcasts and communities, and it's a lot of work. But the cool thing is, it's all done for you. So this has been the easiest lift for me. It's been very rewarding and fun to do. And I get to encourage people like you, Cesara, in this business and to consider something. So I appreciate everybody for joining. I'm grateful everybody's on. And if you enjoyed this and you found this interesting, give me some hearts. Follow my channel. I'll be back every day to share more insight and wisdom, things that I've learned and ways that you can take a little slice of this online community, this creator economy, online economy, so that you can build your own brand. And you don't have to even show your face. We have a bunch of people that do faceless channels too. So if you're shy or don't want to show your face, there's some great strategies for building faceless channels and earning a significant income from faceless content as well. All right, friends, this has been fun. Enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow.